So sorry about that. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and my husband said that he called the first time and it sent him to voicemail, and he was like, what the heck? So he called back and it let him go through. So I don't know if that normally happens with Do Not Disturb, but anyway, so I apologize. I was having a conversation and then I was gone. So I'm so sorry. I'm still over here painting, but my husband needed to get a hold of me, I guess. So we were talking about the scale, and I was saying that I joined 2B Mindset, and she wants you to get familiar with your scale, make it a happy thing to get on, and to do it first thing in the morning. So that's what I've been trying to do. But we had family in town this past weekend, and I had not gotten on it. And when I finally went to get on it, it was broken. Yes, Laura, I was talking about scales. So anyway, yeah, so I have got to go to Walmart and buy a new scale. I looked today at Sam's Club because I went there to return some stuff, and there were no scales. So we'll see. I don't really want a new scale because who wants to spend money on something like that? But I guess I'll get one. So look how cute. All right, so far we have the pineapple. We have the heart, which is still drying. I need it to dry quicker. We have the watermelon. And I have all of these adorable, let's see how cute, what are they called? Napkin rings. So I'm kind of just painting a bunch of random stuff that needed to get painted while I talked to y'all this afternoon. My Sammy dog is barking because he hears me talking to you, and he wants me to be talking to him. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to throw the red in the water. I'm going to get another out. All are metal. No, Laura. You're talking about these, correct? These are wood. That's the back side, that's the front. These are wood. The letters on the signs will be metal, but these are all wood. Everything I'm painting right now is wood. I do have the metal flowers over here to the side, but this is all wood. I painted the, I cut the metal now I'm saying metal. I cut the wooden napkin holders the other day at the studio. So these are all wood. And this is needing to dry. I want to show y'all how to do polka dots. So I need it to dry. And I was also saying if anybody's interested in painting with me at home, just leave a message and I will get you some information. You can even send me a private message on my page and ask, and I can get you information. I'm getting ready to ship out some Easter bunnies next week. Then I think the month after that we're doing it's a frame that you can write welcome or whatever you want to write in it. And we are going to try out some different techniques. I'll give some different ways that you can paint it so that no two have to look the same. All right. Let's see. Okay. So the pineapple is painted. It has enough coats that it's ready for the accents to go on. Let's see. And now I'm going to paint. I'm going to do my napkin holders one more time, and then I think that my heart will be ready for polka dots. So bear with me. Yes, I'm getting another brush. And yellow paint. I'm glad some of y'all jumped back on. Sorry about that. I thought if I put my phone on Do Not Disturb that it wouldn't allow anything to ring through, but I guess it does. Y'all let me know, is there another way to do that so that it won't ring through? I'm not the most... This storm, oh, I don't know, Laura, are they? That's funny. I'm not sure. I haven't heard that. Is it the storm that's coming through tomorrow? Because I think, aren't we supposed to get some more snow tomorrow? That's pretty funny though that it's called the Pineapple Express. All right, so I'm gonna paint this little guy. Wipe the paint off. Paint the back side of him. I love Easter bunnies. Okay, so this is probably a taboo subject, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. I grew up in the country, and I say country, I mean we didn't have cable. You couldn't get cable. And still, to get internet at my family's house, it's like satellite or something crazy like that. So, still out in the country. All right, so we would go into the not the pet store, the feed store. Do we even know what a feed store is? Like, does anybody know? Did it snow in Hawaii? Are you kidding me? Is that a joke? I'm gonna have to look that up. That's so funny. I have to see pictures of snow in Hawaii. So anyway, we would go into the feed store and they would have bunnies and chickens, like baby chicks, dyed colors for Easter. I'm not even kidding, guys. They dyed them for Easter. Anybody else? Anybody else see that? Remember that? They would dye them for Easter, which I know nowadays PETA or somebody would have gotten all over them, but it was legit. They used to do that. Oh, so guess what? I painted all of the fronts and backs except for this little guy. This little guy didn't get a back. You lived in the country too? Do you still live in the country? Or do you live in the city now? We live, I would consider this country, even though I am only 5 minutes from Hobby Lobby. I still think that where we are feels like the country. We have feed stores and Tractor Supplies right down the street. Oh, wish I wouldn't have forgotten to paint this little bunny because he would be one step closer to being ready. You live in Oklahoma City? I've got a good friend of mine who lives up here and is moving back, and that's where her family is, in Oklahoma City. She hates it in Ohio, so she's pretty glad to be moving back, but personally, I'm pretty bummed. Because I'm going to miss her like crazy. You canned your own food? Wow, like everything or like just a couple things? Because you know that's up here, Amish are everywhere and they can their own food. And I did pickles one year, but that's about all I did. Alright, I was trying to find a different paintbrush, but we're just going to have to go with this one. Okay, so I've got my paintbrush. Again, I apologize about my dog. He is relentless, and he knows as soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna go get him out and snuggle with him. So he's just gonna bark at me until I do it. Alright, I am ready to do polka dots. Now, I do still have a little bit. I can see I'm still a little bit wet right here, but I'm gonna do this anyway. So I'm gonna load one side of my brush, just one side. Pickles, soups, beans, salsa, apple pie filling. Yum! That sounds incredible. I'm gonna set my brush on my board and I'm gonna spin it. Now, I want you to notice that I took that one off of the side of my board. You always want your pattern to look seamless. Let's see, almost. Now you can make polka dots with those daubers, whatever those things are called, but this is my favorite way to make polka dots. And you always do them in triangles. So I've got 1, 2, my next one will go down here, 3. All right, you see how those 3 form a triangle? So then I'm going to do another one. This one is going off. All right, see how these 3 would now form a triangle? So we're just going to keep doing that, putting them in places that they would form a triangle with the other 2. All right, so I'll do a couple more and then I'll show you what my board looks like. 2. I lifted my brush. Who all is still on? Did I get some of y'all back, or is it all new people? Laura, I know you came over. Thank you so much for coming back after I got disconnected. Now I'm going to have to make this polka dot a little bit bigger. Okay. Now I had one polka dot that got a little bit bigger, so I'm having to go back and make some of my other ones bigger. Lisa's back. Kayla's back. All right, guys, how cute is that? And how quick is it? So when you use those daubers, like, let me find one. I don't even know if I have one over here. Y'all know what I'm talking? Oh, yes, these. When you use these and you twist and you lift up, you're left with all these bubbles, and I really don't like those. So my favorite brushes to do polka dots are the triangular handled ones that someone was asking. Are they the ones from Walmart? You can buy them at Walmart. That's not where I got mine, but they're probably the same. And I'm going to show you the ones that I use for polka dots. I use 2 different ones. Sorry, I'm drying. Thank you, Lisa. Very sweet. Okay, so this one is about the same width as my thumb. This one is more like my pinky. So the one that I'm doing these hearts is the one that's the size of my pinky. If I was doing the bigger hearts, I would do the one that's closer to the size of my thumb. And I just load one side of my paintbrush, put it down on my board, and twist. I'm going to make that one just slightly bigger. And in order to do that, you just go right around the outer edge. Let's see. And then I'm going to do a little bit here. All right, I think that that's good. Okay, so let me show y'all. Y'all, I act like I'm from Texas or something. All right, so we've got this cute little mini door hanger that will go on our welcome and home sign. We have this one, which needs some accents added to it. And we have this one. So I'm going to show y'all one more time all of the new fun stuff. The welcome and home signs. The big metal flowers. What else did we have? Oh, the initial with a cute ribbon. And last, but certainly not least, is the adorable heart. And you can put any ribbon you want with it. This is probably like 1 1/4 inch. The important part about the ribbon with these metal ones is it needs to be wired so that you can stick the little wires through and then pull. that was very important. At least I feel like it is, because otherwise I think it'd be super hard. So guys, I'm just going to sit here and finish painting my little napkin holders and go make dinner for my family. But thank y'all so much for joining me. It's always so fun to get to hang out. And I'd love to, if there's a topic, you like the hearts the best? If there's a topic that you want me to talk about, whether it's, I don't know, cleaning your brushes, I don't know, whatever it is, just let me know and I'd be glad to go live and talk about it. So I hope that y'all have a fantastic night and decorate for Easter, because it will make you so happy. So happy. And I'm going to go love on Sammy, and now Libby's barking, and my little Roscoe. And I will talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Bye, guys.